a short sequence just for those of you that have to sit at a desk all day, or maybe you stay on your feet all day and you only have a few minutes here and there to sit down and take a stretch. So this is the chair stretch, and you don't have to have the strap, but I'm going to show it with the strap. If your chair is not really suited to your geometric shape, I'm quite short, so typically when I sit in a chair, my hips end up above my knees, which isn't ideal for a stretch. So you really want your knee at hip level. I can achieve that by using a block, and now my knee is at hip level. So my focus is really plantar fasciitis. A lot of people have it, don't know about it. I have a lot of people come to my classes and ask me, how do you stretch this out? So I found this stretch, just kind of coming up with things on my own, that you could do in the office without, getting out a yoga mat or anything. So you can do this without a strap by just flexing your foot. So you're sitting at your desk, you're doing X, Y, and Z, busy, busy, busy. Just flex your foot, your heel is down, your toes point up, and just try to hold there. Now, the strap is going to provide a little deeper stretch, so if you want to do that with the strap, you just hook it around the ball of the foot. And I just kind of rest my arm there and hold the foot up. So the heel is down. The heel is, for me, it's on the block, but for most of you, it's going to be on the chair. And that is going to stretch your calf. It's going to stretch your Achilles tendon. It's going to loosen up those areas that are really tight in our feet. Now, just like we flex and extend and call it a nerve glide with our hamstring stretch, we can do that same thing here, and it's actually going to tone up those little muscles in your ankle. So you're going to bring your foot down and then back up. And again, you can use the strap or not. The strap is going to create a little more resistance, so you're going to get a little more strength. Now, if all those little muscles in the ankle are strong, they're going to support the joint, and that way your calf isn't compensating quite so much. Your Achilles tendon isn't compensating so much for all the strength work that we have to do and all the standing we have to do. All right, I'd say about 10 of those, and then flex your foot again. Just the heel down, the ball of the foot lifted. And then I flex and extend about 10 more times. And then release the strap if you're using it. All right. Now, I'm going to show you how to stretch the glutes and the lower back. So when we stand for prolonged periods of time, we tend to stop using our abs. And when we stop using our abs, we do this arching into our back. And that'll create a lot of tension in your lower back, your glutes. Same thing kind of happens when you're sitting for long periods of time. You kind of just let your belly hang forward and you're going to arch your back. So a lot of different reasons to go ahead and stretch the glutes. So we did pigeon on our back in one of the other sequences. Now we're going to do it in the chair. So in the chair, you're going to flex your foot and then try to cross your ankle over your thigh. Now I'm quite flexible. That was pretty easy for me. I did feel a little bit of pulling, but if that's not really in your wheelhouse, you can just cross in front of your shin and just kind of let your knee open up to the side. So you can be up here or down there, but you want to have your foot flexed, and that protects your knee. We don't want to pull our knee out of alignment. And then you try to sit up nice and tall, draw your belly in, draw your shoulders back, And if you feel like you can get a little deeper here, you're going to keep a neutral spine and hinge forward from your hips. So my shoulders are still squeezing back. My lower belly is still drawn in. And you should feel this in the glutes, the lower back. And that's basically it. You'd repeat it on the other side. Any stretch that you do, you want to hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. If you're not holding it at least 20 seconds, you're not doing anything. I recommend flexing and extending both feet, even just with that little bit. I can feel the difference between the left and right side. I know which side I stretched out. Be good to your lower back. Do as many stretches as you can through the day.